Hello, everybody. It's great to see you guys again at Pointlessly Relevant. This is Jeremy Guerin, and today we will begin discussing Where's LeBron Gonna Go, Part 1. So, today's team that we will be discussing is actually what would it take for him to stay in Cleveland. Interestingly enough, that is his number one decision. That is his number one destination. That he wants to stay in Cleveland. He does not like the owner. Him and Dan Gilbert will never be friends. But he does love his community. He is from Akron, just outside Cleveland. He loves his community, and he wants the ability to bring back championships there. But here's the deal. He came back to Cleveland to bring a championship to his city, and he has done that. And now, maybe for the last time, probably not, but maybe for the last time, will be time for him to really decide where he wants to play, probably where he wants to end his career. And I think that is Cleveland. That's where he wants to, but things have to happen. Understand, he has to be a part of a championship team. That will be the number one priority. Next season, not in a couple of years down the road, not in a rebuilding project. Next season, can you contend for a championship? Meaning, can you not only get to the finals, but can you beat Houston or Golden State or somebody good enough to beat them? Right now, he is on a team that features him and a lot of really good role players, young players, a couple of them who might actually become stars. It remains to be seen if they even make it to the finals this season because Toronto looks really good. They're going to have a very difficult time, and they're losing games. They're getting hurt in the seedings. They might not even have home court advantage at any point in this playoff run, and that is hard on a team. Now, Kevin Love is going to come back, and that will give him being LeBron James, the second-hand man. So as long as he comes back and they flow back into the offense, they've got their best player in the world, they've got an all-star sidekick, and several other really great role players, they should make it to the finals. But what then? Are they going to lose in 4 games? Are they going to lose in 5 games? In order for LeBron James to stay, this is the first thing. Make it to the finals and lose in Game 6 in a close game. All right, if you lose in 4 to 5 games, you will probably lost LeBron James. That being said, there's still something that could happen that could change that, and we'll get to that in a minute. If you get to Game 7, odds are you've banked. You have kept LeBron James. If you win it, you have kept LeBron James. But the question is, did you make the right moves? Were you consistently intelligent over the last year since the last game played in the finals? Were you consistently intelligent enough to give LeBron the team? Because LeBron is chasing greatness. He's chasing Michael Jordan. Make no mistake. Yes, LeBron might be the best player to ever play, but when it comes to being the greatest, which is what the GOAT stands for, greatest of all time, not just had the greatest seasons, had the most MVPs, but the greatest, then he needs 3 more titles. And his last 3 titles, titles 4, 5, and 6, will be much harder to come by than Michael Jordan's last 4, 5, and 6. Because he's going to have to go through Golden State, Houston, maybe even San Antonio in this run. So yes, you have to build a team that can beat those teams. But another couple of things can happen in order for you to keep LeBron James. Probably should have already happened. But there's a couple of superstars out there that are seemingly cranky with their teams. There's drama going on with their teams. So this summer, even if you lose in 4 games, okay, I will say it's almost impossible if you've lost in 4 or 5, but it's not impossible because of this. You've got that Brooklyn pick. If that Brooklyn pick turns out to be a top 5 pick, especially if it becomes the number 1 pick, you take that pick and you package it with someone else, probably Kevin Love, but it would be awesome if it was Tristan Thompson or J.R. Smith, okay? But it will probably have to be Kevin Love and one of those players. And you go either get Kawhi Leonard or Anthony Davis because LeBron will stay in Cleveland if you get another top 10 player for him to play with and finish his career with. Those 2 guys are gettable. Kawhi Leonard is gettable. Anthony Davis is gettable. And you're talking about 2 guys that are top 10 players in the NBA. So Cleveland, it will be up to you. Cavs, it's up to you. Do you want to keep LeBron James? If so, try to make a couple little tweaks between now and then. There's still players off the waivers that you can come in that can improve your team just a little bit. Get yourself back into the finals. Get yourself competitive in those finals. But in the end, when this offseason is over, immediately go to work and bring in another superstar. And I would say this. If you have the chance to bring in a superstar coach, you do it. Nothing against Tyrone Lue. He's done a fabulous job, but you need a future Hall of Fame coach to play with the greatest player of all time. No, I'm sorry, with potentially the greatest player of all time, because he's not there yet. In fact, I don't even think he's in the top 5 as far as that goes. And we're talking about my all-time favorite player. So that is what needs to happen in order for Cleveland to keep LeBron James. Hey, he wants to stay there. All you have to do is make this happen. This is Jeremy Guerin at Pointlessly Relevant. Have a great day.